Today we are doing a day in the life. Today's Friday, so we don't traditionally do regular homeschool on Fridays. We do what we call fun Fridays. So we do a lot of science projects, art projects, games, puzzles, things of that nature. So I decided to pull out the camera and to film so you guys can kind of see what Fun Friday looks like for us. And just waiting on the boys to finish up eating breakfast, and then we'll start. And I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, the first experiment we're doing today is building a rain cloud in a jar. For this, you're gonna need water. It's set shaving cream. I don't have any, so I'm using mousse and blue dye. The first thing you're gonna do is take some water and fill up your glass jar about 3/4 of the way full. And then on top of that, you're going to spray on your shaving cream or mousse. And then you're going to use your blue dye to pour on top of the shaving cream. Now, what this is supposed to represent is the shaving cream is obviously supposed to be the cloud, and the blue dye is the rain or water. When the cloud fills up with water, it comes down the bottom and creates rain. And that's what this experiment was demonstrating for the kids. For those of you who are new, we were working on our Bible unit study, and we're currently doing the creation. And the last one we did was day 2, where God created the sky, and there were no stars, moons, or sun yet. So the kids were like, okay, there were clouds in the sky. So we learned about all the different types of cloud and what their purposes were and why each one was different. So that's why the first project we're doing is a rain cloud. What the kids learned was called a numulus cloud, if I said that right. And then the other project we're doing right now is we're building a cloud in a jar. Now for this one, you're going to need ice, water, blue dye, and an aerosol can. Now it says hairspray, we didn't have any. So right here I'm using air freshener. You're just going to fill the jar up with boiling water. You're going to spray in some aerosol spray, and then you're going to cover it really quick and then put ice on top. And then once you do that, if you look down, you'll see a cloud starting to form in the jar. And let me tell you, my kids love this experiment. They did it over and over and over again. And they were so amazed that they were able to make a cloud in a jar. All right, now we're on to our third activity, which was doing this puzzle. Now, let me start off by saying I do not like puzzles at all. My youngest doesn't either, but my oldest son, Andre, loves puzzles. So right there, you'll see Amir just kind of like ducked out on us. But I was hanging in there with Andre trying to get it done, and we did actually get it finished. I have him doing a space puzzle because I've been tying science into our Bible unit study, and we currently learned about the Milky Way, the galaxy, and the solar system just briefly on day 1 of our Bible unit study. So I figured this will be a fun thing to add in for Fun Friday. Another thing I love to incorporate in Fun Fridays, and not just Fun Friday, any day, is my son's Osmo kit. I got this from my youngest son, Amir, who just turned 6, but my oldest son uses it as well. It helps him with spelling, math, add and subtraction, multiplication, and right here he's doing his favorite thing to do, which is tanagram, and it's putting this puzzle together, matching the pieces to complete the puzzle. Now, he likes doing it this way, but he does not like doing puzzles the old traditional way. So I don't really get that logic, but whatever works. And you'll see here, the screen sees what he puts on the counter. So he's just matching the puzzle pieces on a counter with what he sees on the screen, and then it highlights the color if it's right, and if it's wrong, it'll tell him to move it and adjust it, and then at the end when he's done, it'll all flash black like you see right there. This unit study has slowly become, so much more than just like another school lesson. Just something as simple as learning about the creation and me and the kids outside looking at all the different plants and trees and just, marveling in the fact that God created all this. I think it's really nice to sit still and be quiet, and the whole world is forced to just kind of sit down and relax and slow down and pay attention to small details right now due to everything that's going on. Something as simple as bushes blowing in the wind, and then my son looked down at the ground and saw like a dandelion, and I said, that's a weed, and he said, no, it's a pretty flower, Mom. Just things that you normally wouldn't do. If everything was back to normal, you would be so busy you wouldn't have time to just sit back and look at the small things and just enjoy it. All right, we're back inside now. We were outside for about an hour or so, looking at the plants and just taking a walk, getting the fresh air. And now the kids are working on their landscape project. I didn't really give them much instruction, just told them to, do what was in their heart and paint or draw whatever they wanted. So here, Amir is like painting his landscape, and Andre has opted to sketch out his. I love watching my kids be creative and expressing themselves, however they see fit. It's one of my favorite things to do. I love homeschool in general, but Fridays are, are all of our favorite day just because, it's way more relaxed. It's not so, structured out. So they get to really be kids and enjoy themselves. And I love that. You see Andre here, he's my artist child. He's very detail oriented. He likes a lot of intricate drawing. He's very, it's got to be perfect. If it's not, he has to fix it. Amir is more like my free spirit, as you can tell with his painting here. But I love both of their styles and I love both of them. Okay, I'm going to have a proud mama moment here. I just want you guys to leave a comment for Andre. This artwork is beautiful that he sketched out here completely by hand. I'm so proud of him. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you tomorrow.